most leaders that I know are obsessed with efficiency. They want to make everything as streamlined as possible, as automated as possible, and oftentimes we look to things like technology or AI to improve things. However, there's one area in your business that I think needs a little bit more attention, and that's running effective meetings. Look, this seems really basic, but it's something that we overlook time and time again because we don't prepare. It's not fun. It's not something that we want to spend our time on. But the reality is, we all have meetings. We need to make those meetings as effective as possible. And so I've got 3 of my core tips that I want to share with you on how to run a better, more effective meeting. So the first tip is do your homework. All right. And here's what I mean by that. Okay. So we come into meetings and oftentimes we've not prepped. If we are on the executive leadership team, you're dealing with big time issues that are going to affect the future of your company, maybe for 6 months, maybe for years to come. All right. So if you are processing an issue in your leadership team meeting, do your homework. Write up a summary of what you have done, what the issue is. Get clear on that with yourself. Share that with your other leaders on the team prior to the meeting so they have time to read it, so they have time to think about it. You're going to get better results if you read them in. This comes directly from Amazon. Jeff Bezos had a famous rule that unless you did a write-up of what you wanted to get out of the meeting and what the backstory was, you couldn't have a meeting. So think about that principle. How often do we just sit there in meetings and ramble on things that are not really core, or spend time giving people the backstory that could have been sent in an email or a video like this? Just record yourself talking. No problem. However you want to do it, do your homework. All right. Second, be consistent. This is really important. Okay. Consistency matters. So start and end on time. Don't move the meeting. Stick to the agenda. Do you have an agenda? Okay, if you don't have an agenda, get one. What do you want to talk about? How do you want this meeting to go? This is time that you are spending together. It's important time. So as a leader, you need to see this as important and plan for it. All right. And last but not least, let's be honest with each other. If the meeting is terrible, you need to talk about that as a team. You need to focus on how are you going to get better? Okay, so this is where you can get into a habit of rating your meetings. At the end of every meeting, let's be honest about this meeting. Did this meeting bring you energy? Did it give you clarity on what you're going to be talking about moving forward? Did it hit the mark? One of the things that I always look for is that something didn't go right in the meeting when people are gathering after the meeting to talk about the real thing. We talk about that as the church parking lot meeting, right? It's you have a lot of conversation in the meeting, and then you go out to the parking lot and you have the real conversation. So if you find yourself doing that or your team doing that, address it. Address that. Lean into that with constructive conflict. And I guarantee if you follow these 3 things, simply doing your homework, being consistent, and rating your meeting and improving each time, you will get better effectiveness out of that time spent. I hope this has helped you. As always, we want you to check out everything in our Friday Digest. We look for things that help you become a better and more purposeful leader. Thanks.